What is going on, y'all? This is Pay Me in Dividends, and today is May 7th, 2025. We are looking at MSTY. So, MSTY announced their dividend for the month of May, and I am very, very, very impressed. So, we can see, they announced dividends for several different ETFs that pay out this week. You have the shorted MSTY or MicroStrategy ETF right here. I believe I haven't looked into it much. And then you have some other ones down here as well, all right? We have LFGY, which I believe is the AI weekly paying ETF. You have the Amazon one, you have the Apple one, Disney, so on and so forth. But the one that I am most interested in, because I have a position in it, is MSTY, MSTY, which is based off of MicroStrategy, all right? And MicroStrategy has been doing pretty good. They just had a earnings recently where they actually lost money per share. Because if you look at their actual business as a software company, they don't generate much revenue, but because they have such a big holding, such a big position in Bitcoin, that makes up tremendously in that area. And so their stock has been reflecting that, and it's been performing very, very well. Another thing I want you guys to look at, for those of you who are new to this channel, you can go to sailortracker.com and you can see exactly how many times Michael Saylor is purchasing Bitcoin. They release the dates in which it was purchased and the amount, and so you can see the most recent purchase was May 5th, just a couple days ago. And Strategy, or Michael Saylor on behalf of Strategy, bought about $180 million worth of Bitcoin. So they are killing it right now. They hold a ton of Bitcoin, and again, the payout for MSTY is $2.37 per share. All right, and again, I am extremely happy about this. Now, on their page, you'll notice that it is a 70% dividend yield, but this fluctuates with every payment. As you can see, the most recent payment is not updated on their website yet, and so I had to go on their Twitter page, because they usually make announcements via Twitter, and you can see on Twitter they are paying out $2.37 per share. So I want to show you guys exactly how much yield this is. All right, so if we take $2.37, we multiply it by 12, right, because they pay out on a monthly basis, and then we're going to divide it by its current share price, which is $24.70, and we can see here we get 115%. So right now, this payment that was announced today for the month of May is over 100% annualized dividend yield. I'm extremely pleased with that, especially because the last couple of months the dividend has been going on a decline, and that is because Bitcoin was down. Remember, guys, early April, the market had dipped down, the total market, the S&P 500, and that also impacted cryptocurrency. And so when Bitcoin is trading down, so is MSTY. So that is the big thing to this ETF, is it has such a heavy correlation with Bitcoin's price movement. So when Bitcoin is doing well, MSTY is doing well, and that is because MicroStrategy just owns so much Bitcoin. All right, so I am extremely pleased with this payout. Again, $2.37. You guys let me know in the comments, how much did you think the payout would be for this month? I was thinking definitely minimum $2 a share, because Bitcoin had pumped up so much over the past couple weeks. But $2.37, I was not expecting that. Again, I'm extremely pleased with that. You guys let me know in the comments, do you own MSTY? Is this making you want to own MSTY? How many shares do you hold if you do have a position already? or are you thinking about jumping into this? One more thing I want to show you guys before we get out of here is MST. All right, so this is a Defiance ETF. This is an ETF from Defiance that of course is based off of MicroStrategy, but this one is a bit different than MSTY. All right, so this one is actually a leveraged ETF. All right, so we're going to go down here and look at exactly what it is that they're doing. So you have a leveraged exposure. MST aims to deliver approximately 150 to 200% of MicroStrategy's daily price performance, capitalizing on its volatility and growth potential. Seeks weekly income by utilizing a credit call spread strategy. And so yeah, basically this is a leveraged ETF that is looking to generate option premium and pay out that premium in the form of a dividend on a weekly basis. And they have not made a payment yet according to their website. This is a very, very new ETF. All right, but we can see down here, we can see the holdings. All right, and you know, we got some MicroStrategy in there. We have some options, of course. You can see the dates on those options. Of course, you have some treasury notes, things like that. And so yeah, this is just another option that you have in order to have some exposure to MicroStrategy, sort of have exposure to Bitcoin in an indirect way. Now, the only thing about these leveraged ETFs is just keep in mind, let's say MSTY, right? Let's say MSTY is up, I don't know, let's say, you know, 10% in a given week. MST may be up 20%, you know, 15 or 20% during that same week. However, if MSTY or MicroStrategy is down 10%, this may be down 20%. All right, so you're going to get about double the upside, but you're also going to get about double the downside. So just keep that in mind when you're looking at these leveraged ETFs. In my opinion, Bitcoin is already such a volatile asset that I don't think having leverage on top of that is really necessary. But to each his own. I mean, if you see an opportunity in the market, if Bitcoin were to pull back quite a bit and you think it's a good time to jump in, then MST could be an option. And, you know, along the way, you're also getting that weekly dividend payment. But yeah, so MST, you guys let me know in the comments, what are your thoughts on MST? Not something that I'm personally going to invest to, but it may be for you, it may be for someone else who's out there. So you guys let me know in the comments, what do you think about MST? And again, MSTY from YieldMax is paying out $2.37. Again, I'm extremely happy with that payout. They have been very, very consistent. They've been paying dividends now for over a year. We can see on the website their first payment was made April of 2024. That was $4.12 per share. And here we are over a year later, and they're still generating these massive dividends. And the ETF, the share price itself, continues to rise as well. We can see if we max out the chart, you know, the inception price for this ETF was about $20 a share, and now it's at $24 a share. So if you began investing in this ETF from inception, not only are you up $4 a share, but you've also received more than your initial investment back just in dividends, which is insane. So again, I'm extremely happy with this payout, $2.37. You guys let me know in the comments, do you own MSTY? Is this motivating you to own MSTY? Is it on your watch list? Are you staying away from it? You guys let me know in the comments. I'm always interested to hear your opinions. You guys let me know. As always, I appreciate you stopping by the channel, and I will catch you in the next video.